Hello Pisces, welcome to your June 2025 Wealth, Finances, Abundance reading. So it's just anything that falls under your definition of prosperity. I'm going to start with the charms and see where they fall first. Then we'll complement with the tarot cards, and then we'll dive in and see what the messages are. So I will timestamp and do chapters in case any messages don't resonate with you. You can just kind of skip ahead to the next grouping. So we'll just see here where the charms want to fall. Getting some movement already. I've been clearing my throat a lot with Pisces readings in June. Any reading I've done this month for you guys. So there's some nervousness energy in your throats that's been coming out in June. So I feel like June's been maybe a month of your nerves and anxieties displaying. Got some movement over here as well. And I'll just recheck this side. Okay. So quite the wealth of charms here for you guys. I'm just going to adjust them a bit. See kind of where they want to make sure they're placed. Quite a bit of charms that all want to kind of gather on this travel. This messaging about travel, going somewhere, and this can be any distance. Doesn't mean vacation, just means you moving. I'll make sure he's distinguishable on his tile. Okay, so we got some career messaging. Nope, they wanted me to leave him pointing, so I'll try to remember that he's pointing at that. Interesting. Okay, we got a suspicious situation and rose-colored glasses here. Related to something in the past. Okay. Oh, we got transformation twice. Okay. So let's see how the cards want to join into the messages of the charms here. And then we'll get into your reading before too much time passes. So if you don't like to watch the process, definitely, hopefully you've skipped ahead here. I'm just going to move the charms because we might need that space for the cards here up. The grouping over here. I don't want me to move the cards around. We'll just grab the cards that they want. Kind of an odd selection. They kind of had me cherry pick through the deck here. And they're doing the same thing over here. Okay. I guess I'll stick it here. Just going to make sure those are the cards that they want. Because there's quite a few charms. I just want to make sure there's not more cards that they want. Not really tuning into anything else. So I'll pull some more if I feel like it during the reading. But maybe the majority of the messages for you guys, for the Pisces, are here in the charm. So just give me a second to tune in where they want to start. Yeah, clearing my throat again, guys. Either you've got a lot to say, or money, wealth, prosperity. This is a hot topic for you. So I guess I'm over here. I'm only really fidgeting up here in this top corner, right? So let's head off into the top corner. So your current financial situation. So kind of reflecting right now, your current period, what you think about it. Tightness, definitely tightness of the wallet. I'm also being drawn into the circular kind of cyclical ring. So I feel like this is ongoing, or a perception of just ongoing hits to the wallet. Every time you feel like you've maybe got ahead a little bit, there's another commitment, there's something else. And these to you feel like quite major in scale. Enough for you to heavily sigh about as it comes to your financial situation. So that's the That's the energy I'm getting from you all right now. That's the mindset I'm getting here. Now, where your current path is taking you, we have my indulgence, my warning here of indulgence, my little piggy. Try not to overdo it in one area. So maybe you're very giving, and you're very caring, and you're maybe overdoing it in the financial support to others. Maybe you're splurging a little bit in the sense of, I don't know, here in Canada right now, it's warmer climate, so yard sale season is pretty heavy upon us. So could even just be enjoying the iced cappuccinos, right? The $10 hit every other day, every couple days. That kind of adds up through the week. So there's just this subtle kind of caution about these indulgences that you might be doing, that if you truly are that worried about the tightness of your finances, well, here's one area, right? You could save, have one ice cap per week, maybe not 4, or set a budget when you go to the yard sale. So enjoy your yard sales, but just be like, I'm not going to spend more than $50 today, right? I was drawn to the paw print, but I felt like they kind of like, woo, push me back here. So I'm going to go down to the sloth. So you already know the answers, and the sloth is about going slow, but hang in there. But I'm not getting that with you, especially not with how the story's already set up and sort of the tile it shows. You already know the answer. I feel like this is self, woe is me. Just like I'm connecting it back to this tightness, like this perception of the wallet's tighter than it needs to be, and yet you're indulging. So I hope these other terms help me kind of interpret this better for you, because maybe that's the issue here. There's this, you already know the answer in terms of your perception of your current financial situation and what's your true financial situation aren't mirroring each other, right? Because you think you're tight and you think you're overwhelmed with paying out, but the angels are telling you, no, you actually have the money to go, like I said, go buy that $20 flower and add it to your garden. Like, these are small indulgences. So if you're saying no to people, no, I can't join you for pizza night, I don't have the money, they're letting you know you might be a little too tight right now on yourself. You might be squeezing yourself here. So we have my stop sign from the angels right on the end. The tile that says the end. And this is a stop, bad decision. So if you are about to do a major splurge, maybe this is a stop, bad decision at this time. But other than these little indulgences, I'm not really picking up a stop in terms of a money of spending, but more of thinking. This is the end of this kind of thinking, this kind of perception, this kind of lack of your perception reflecting reality of your financial situation, thinking things are worse than they are, kind of thing. So then we have the opportunity for travel, and we have the few charms here that fell on it. Starting with my yarn, my power manifestation. So chance for travel. So this is just opportunity. So power manifestation has landed on that. So again, you're getting a callback that you know the answer, which is you have the money to afford this small trip, whatever you're planning or whatever you'd like to plan or participate in. And I'm saying trip only because the connotation here of travel, of moving, of going some distance. The star is all about luck is in your favor right now. So financially, there might be some deals happening right now. So if you want to book that hotel You want to go ahead and indulge in this little splurge. You know that you can if you grab this sale now, kind of thing, right? So there's opportunity and chance here for you to spend less, which is going to speak to your heart here quite well. Spend less to enjoy the same kind of experience here, same kind of opportunity, and it's made with love. That's the last charm here. So this is something that connects with your heart. So again, if you've been saying no to participating in something with family, but you want to, or friends, before you go ahead and explicitly say no and remove your RSVP, see if there's the deals there. See if there's the sales out there for you, because I feel like you have the ability to manifest sort of the dynamic that you need here to suit your perception of your finances, but the reality is it won't actually harm your finances at all here. So, a little bit of work here for you. So we've got, I'm going to split these up and you'll see why. So take charge and action. And I just mentioned that, right? Like seek out the deal. And he's got the directional arrow here, A to B. Change your perception to reflect your financial reality, your wealth reality that's going from point A to point B. But you need to take those steps, right? You need to physically take those actions. And then I separated these two cards because it's your angels coming down. So these are your angels coming in to remind you that you do have the financial stability right now at this time. Your financial situation, your wealth prosperity situation isn't as dire as you might be perceived right now. And your loved ones are giving you signs and signals. So if you're asking them, should I be doing this? You should be receiving the yes, no answers from them directly. You should be seeing the green signs of, buy here, trust this person, right? Whatever you're doing with your finances right now, your guardian angels, your loved ones, they're all helping you right now. So stay attuned to your intuition right now. It's going to be really strong, which we saw here, right? Power manifestation. So kind of tune in. If your gut says no, then it's no. If you think that deal isn't good enough, then it's not good enough for you, right? But I don't think you need to completely close off your wallet to enjoying the little joys in life here. There's kind of this encouragement to stop doing that, You know that you don't need to withhold this way. Okay, where are we going next? I think I'm coming over here to kind of the career conversation. I think it's a completely different group. Dissimilar to the reading I just came from. I do feel like this is probably one group of Pisces that you've kind of really related. If you're not currently working or don't have anything related to like a professional environment, I don't think this section here is going to relate to you. So just a bit of a heads up if you want to skip ahead to kind of the final messaging here. But I mean, if you're not working in sense of like retired or unemployed, it could just mean the situation you're in now in terms of other people. So if you're retired, maybe you're part of a group or a community, maybe you're in a hobby, this could relate to you. Obviously, if you're unemployed, this could relate to you in the sense of sort of the next steps where you're going, because I am seeing the transformation here. Help is on the way. So you may want to tune in. So mini little kind of preamble out of the way. You know what? There's one card, so let's just jump into the card first. Oh, okay, expect miracles. So maybe that's why I went into the cards first. And there's only one card. I always love the angelic kind of gold hue. I always find it so comforting. So expect miracles. And the first charm I had touched was help is on the way. So we may have some divine intervention here to get you the financial support, the advice, the right person or people, the right place, right? Because I'm seeing it's touching career here with dream. Sort of the right combination of circumstances, coincidences, crossing paths is about to happen, right? That's what a miracle is going to be. Because when that happens, what's the first thing we say? Oh my gosh, it was such a miracle. I ran into, or it was such a wonderful coincidence. What luck. I ran into so and so. So you have this major transformation here. Okay. Upcoming gathering will present a new opportunity. In the first group here, we were talking about an opportunity here to socialize that you may be like, no, I think I might pull out because it's going to cost me some money here. But now there's a call here to don't miss that. There is an opportunity in that gathering. You know, there's someone here to cross paths with. Help is on the way. So I think your angels are calling you to maybe make it a little bit easier for them to pull the strings here to manifest. If they're trying to make sure everything comes together and then you kind of back out with free will, they'll still make it happen, but they just gotta, they're kind of laughing here. They'll just have to restart a little bit, right? I don't know, I keep covering the tiles that they keep wanting me to point at. Oh, so what your angels want you to know. And remember I said the lion wanted to significantly point there. I wanted to turn around and they wanted me to point at it. And it's touching avoid workplace loves. So this is just a workplace situation. So this is a kinship, not necessarily a workplace romance, but it could just be making friends with the wrong person or maybe group of people. Maybe it's a work gathering that's coming up. It could be a social parties that offices have. Could just be after work gatherings or going out for lunch together. But there seems to be someone that, doesn't have the best intentions either for you, or they're misrepresenting their influence in this environment with these people. And that might get you down the wrong path, right? Progress your career solo and tap into the right help and don't kind of follow anybody that says kind of walk this way. I've got the connections, kind of dangling of the carrot here. So your angels want you to know that. So there's kind of a heads up here, right? Make it easier for us. So both the bow tie and dream are both similar. So dream, obviously, power manifestation, miracles, the ability for your dreams come true. This opportunity will lead to a dream come true for you. And it was touching career goals, so that's why I was relating this pile to more of a workplace environment kind of scenario. And then we have the bow tie, and it has two meanings, and it was touching both tiles. So I will give you both. The first meaning really is to avoid something that looks too good to be true. But the other meaning is literally sort of the bow tie of a gift, right? Sort of this incoming positive opportunity. So I feel like Pisces has a bit of unfortunately, a bit of a soul test here in terms of navigating this scenario, right? Will you be able to recognize the authentic, genuine help that the angels are placing in your path versus this individual or group of individuals that are kind of teasing you right now, kind of pulling you in, kind of influencing you. And we have suspicious situation with my circus tent, which is about chaos, conflict. Pull back the curtains is sort of the message I'm getting here, right? As you kind of step into this tent. And again, the tent is an environment. So we have work, career goals, and then we have another environment. So even if this isn't a work environment, like I was saying, for those retired or unemployed, this is a specific place or group of people or person. Just not a good space for you. It's not the right crowd for you. Sometimes we enter in and we think, it makes sense to go with the popular group, but they may be popular for a different reason. You just haven't learned that yet. So, there is a call here as a watch out to be with the right people, but not to avoid this kind of upcoming event and gathering. Like say yes, there's opportunity there for you, but just be really mindful of what people are saying, or who are the people influencing you right now? Who's in your environment? Maybe just pause and take a look there, and see how they might be affecting your mindset and your path to abundance and prosperity and wealth. We'll come down here now to our kind of grouping, our final grouping. And we have my glasses charm. This is about needing to see clearly, making sure you don't have any blinders on, you're not making excuses. This was touching on invest now and past issues. So I would say this is more of a look back. You've been here before, you probably have lessons. Maybe that's why there's such a strong emphasis here by your angels. Like this is your opportunity to learn from the past. Maybe you've already seen or was pulled into a similar group or community and it didn't work out for you. So kind of see it for what it is and invest your energy now in the right place, right? Invest your time in the right place for abundance so you can achieve that abundance. So we have just wait and fast cash. So a call back to this opportunity that's incoming, this miracle that's incoming. Sort of this chance, right? We got chance, opportunity. So there's something in the future here for you that's going to give you stability, that's going to give you a better foundation, that's going to put you in the right place, just to have sort of areas of your life improve. So we have fast cash, just wait. So around the corner. This is around the corner. So, invest your energy in the right place right now. And you know this, right? Learn from your past. So we have outer influences are at play right now, with the warning of transformation in the wrong way. So don't let this individual, this group, this community transform you in a different way, because you have the right help coming. And there's jealousy here. So you might be the new kid on the block, so there's jealousy. So they're trying to influence you early and head you down the wrong path. You could be up for promotion. You could have recently received some kind of acknowledgement. But again, I was talking about genuine intentions, right? And ill intentions. So you need to be able to recognize authenticity in people and disingenuous intentions. There's a warning here. There's those influences at play right now. You're allowing someone to push you, and I truly feel like you should be able to recognize the signs, right? We have signs and reminders. You should be able to recognize the signs. I feel like this has happened before. Well, look at this. We have angelic protection for you coming in as part of this. So we have the angels are trying to manifest miracles by bringing the right people towards you, the right place, the right opportunity. And right now the angels are doing their best to protect you. Obviously free will comes into play. So coming to this reading and sort of these two groups really pushing hard on watching this influence, though we saw some influence here, right? We saw a little bit of taking advantage here currently, splurging too much, or indulging too much in one area, I should say. And then the angels are trying to protect you here. So they're working hard right now on you, Pisces. And blessings and abundance. So miracles, abundance. Your financial situation isn't actually the way you see it. It just seems like there's other influences here. You're being protected from sort of these negative other influences as it relates to your prosperity, your abundance, your wealth. but it's not a situation that it's pushing you down the wrong path. It's just protecting your current state so that you can continue to grow and transform when this opportunity, when this help comes in, when this influx of money and prosperity comes in, so that these individuals don't connect into it, right? Their jealousy doesn't harm you to think the wrong way or make a wrong action here. So all in all, Pisces, very positive reading in terms of this beautiful opportunity, what's coming around the corner, as long as you keep your focus and take the steps here and not avoid these gatherings or this gathering that's coming up that might require a little bit of travel for you. There's a way for you to be a part of that. And the angels definitely want you to be there and be a part of that. So I look forward to checking in with you in July. And let's see if July is the happiness around the corner moment, is period. Or we'll just see how you've done in terms of managing sort of these barriers that might be in your way, these influences, so that you can welcome in and embrace the miracles and blessings and abundance that are coming in. So I look forward to seeing you all next month.